What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Last time, we got started with Rise's arc, and she is now thrown into the TV. In this episode, we're just gonna go ahead and skip the Midnight Channel stuff, and we'll begin tomorrow with our investigation. Yeesh, someone's jealous.
There's a lot of things I don't understand.
Don't worry so much about it. We'll figure it out together.
Thank you very much. You're really kind, Sensei. I'll try even harder from now on.
Oh, I appreciate the enthusiasm, Teddy. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. It brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed in creating personas of the Star Arcana. And thus we have once again established the Teddy social link of the Star Arcana. Teddy's social link, exactly the same as it was in the original. It is plot related, you do not need to worry about it at all, it will progress as part of the story. Just like all the other party members though, Teddy will gain additional skills once he becomes a permanent party member, which I believe his rank 2 is after he becomes a party member anyway. So I don't think you really lose out on anything when it comes to Teddy and learning different skills or a lower amount of skills compared to everyone else.
I'll be waiting here.
And now we go and find information on Rise. Before we really do anything, I think there might be a few things that we need to do. I'll kind of explore around a little bit. Eyes available. There's this dude here. Blah, 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 blah. All plain. Okay, no, just regular person. We'll probably spend time with Naoki and establish his social link. Okay, I honestly forget where exactly we're supposed to go when it comes to Rise. Blah, 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 blah. One of her fanboys is in my class. Okay, yeah, I thought that the first thing we needed to do was in school. I don't think it's anyone in our classroom. Ah! I was looking for something else, and this was the person I wanted to try to find. I'm kind of surprised that this school has a cleaning club, but sure, if you want. So now we have a brand new quest, the Cleaning Club's Passion. Okay, so basically, in order to complete this quest, we need to get 2 items. We need to get a cleaning brush, and we also need to get a cleaning uniform. I forget where exactly you get the brush. He might be able to tell us that. So you fit for cleaning. Try asking someone near the workshop in the practice building. Okay. So we gotta head on over to the practice building to try to get that. I do know where you could get the uniform. I believe the uniform is something that you have to buy in the Okina clothing store. And that isn't really helpful. Okay, so practice building. There should be someone by the workshop. Is it you? No. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's the girl. No, just still talking more about Rise. Okay, there's the girl from that. Oh, okay, we found the guy we needed to talk to for Rise. Okay, so at least that's the first flag. We'll probably need to head on over to probably the shopping district. I think this guy is the guy that we need to talk to for the cleaning quest, though. Okay. So, this guy's kind of interesting. I think I've pointed him out before, but I believe from this point onwards, once we get the EI Katana and trade it for the mop, he is basically a person that we can go to get alternate forms of various items, various weapons, for the game. I believe they might have a different effect, or it's just like a different version. And at this point, you go to Daidara, and you get another brand new quest. Just getting an Inaba Trout. Which you can also do by just buying it off Tanaka's program. Sure thing. And just as easily as getting it, we've already completed it. for our efforts. I don't know how he gets metal pounding from a fish. But now we have a new weapon for Yosuke, which is him just waving 2 trout at enemies. Yes, it is a joke weapon, and I think it is actually halfway decent. Alright, so there'll be a few other types of quests like that for Daidara. Well, he'll ask us to get just a certain item. I think it's always fish, for him to use as weapons. But anyway, so we need to basically trade the EI Katana. It's gonna be a little bit expensive, compared to how much we have currently. Thankfully, we aren't going to be heading on into the TV world quite immediately once we get all the information. So it might be worth it to spend a little bit more time with Temperance and Devil to try to earn a little bit more money. Don't need to equip that, though. And I think that's all we really need from Daidara at the moment. In terms of anything else, I don't think there's any other quests that are available right now. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think there's anything. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we can also head on over to the shrine. I know the shrine isn't where we need to go, but let's go ahead and catch some bugs. It's always a good thing to try to get more bait. Oh shoot, I pressed it too soon. I got 1 Yasuo Locust. That's fine. Man, I've never screwed up that badly before. Like, I was just kind of anticipating it, and it just... a little bit longer than usual, I guess. Oh, well, whatever. I don't think there's anything else. Anyone who's moving is definitely not who we're gonna need to find. Okay, the tofu shop. I think that's probably a good place to check in. Okay. So now we need to head on over to the floodplain. See if there's any paparazzi that's available today. Ganju's down here, but no person with cameras. Are they here today, or are we going to have to wait for another time? We might have to wait another day. Anyway, I think it is possible that you can feed the cat multiple fish in a single day. Merble. Yeah, you can feed the cat more than once, I believe. I just always just make it a habit to just do it once a day, usually. I haven't seen any today. Okay. So yeah, so we're pretty much done with the investigation and all that we can do for today. So in the meantime, we can head on back to the practice building. I think that there's no actual fast travel to get to the 2nd floor of the practice building. But whatever. Let's go ahead and trade this guy a sword for a mop. Sure thing. So we traded the... That really feels like a really crappy deal. Here's a sword. I'll give you a mop. Deal. Okay, so we can basically come back to this guy and he will give different variations on specific weapons. This isn't true for every single weapon, but if we have a weapon that he is compatible with, he will give us an alternate version of that. Now, the big problem is that it does exchange it. This is a weapon exchange, so you do lose the weapon, and the item that you get in exchange, it only sells for 1 yen. So it's, I believe it's just purely cosmetic. Just so that way I don't exactly lose out on this. Go ahead and make a save state. So just so that way we know, Triumph is 334 base attack and has +5 to luck. Okay, let's keep that in mind as we save and go back to that dude. Alright, so now that we're back, if we exchange Triumph with him, then he gives us the Light Sword. Okay, and that's the only thing that we really had. So the Light Sword is 334 attack, 94, +5 luck. So yes, I do believe that each one of these is 1-to-1 exactly the same. It's just, it looks different. It is a cosmetic change only. So that's fine. I wasn't really going to try to sell Triumph anyway, just because that was the best weapon that I could buy. And if I ever do get a better weapon, it's going to be in, like, the final dungeon, where it isn't going to, money isn't going to matter much anyway, so not going to be too bent out of shape for that. Okay, so I believe that is pretty much everything that we can do. Curiosity's sake. Ooh, we now get 2 new seeds that we can get. So first is the wall paprika. So each of these will essentially act as a wall spell in item form. So it grants resistance to a specific elemental type, depending on which one that you use. I mean, red would be for wildfire. I'm surprised white is floods. I figured... Was blue? I thought blue was for ice and white was for lightning. Maybe I have those back reversed. Whatever. The next one's barrier corn, and this is just... Oh, this is just a big pun. I want you to guess what exactly spell this is supposed to be. If you guessed Tetracorn and Makaracorn, you are right. Except these are Tetracorn and Makaracorn. God, puns. Anyway. So yes, these are basically Tetracorn and Makaracorn in item form. Okay, so they have one of both. Neither of these are really anything that I would particularly use. They might be good in certain boss fights. Since I'm already kind of hemorrhaging money a little bit, I was wanting to try to outfit my defenses for Chie and Yukiko. I'm not sure that's going to really work as well as I would like. Okay, now I did say I wanted to try to start Naoki's social link. No, I really should try to at least start his. Having it at the very least unlocked would probably be in our best interest. That way we at least have him available. So let's go ahead and talk to him.
Welcome home.
Thanks, Nanako. Alright, so it wasn't a full rank up, it was just another flag. Forgot that there was another flag for Naoki. Let's see. Don't think there was anything else that we really needed to worry about, for today. We can spend some time with Nanako. Tadachi available. Yumi's available! I don't think there's really anyone else that we really need extra points with at the moment. I would like to try to spend a little bit more time with Devil, if at all possible, just so that way I can build up some money. And that's going to be the best way to go about it, so... yeah, I think today we will... ow. Well, that stinks. That's fine, that's fine. Nighttime needing extra points... not a problem at all. So we'll go ahead and just spend some time there tonight. Blah, 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 blah. There is actually a way to just fast forward this, which is actually brand new to Golden. And I kind of like it just because it doesn't feel as intrusive. And on Switch, it is hitting the minus button. That brings up the option skip. And you hit it again, you completely fast forward.
Yo!
Oh, morning, GA. I forgot to accept the Fox quest! I've been too busy with other crap! So it'll be okay for a while then. Yeah, we shouldn't delay too long. Okay. So, first things first. Let's head on over to the shopping district and let's go ahead and accept the Fox quest, because I really should have done that yesterday. Too many other quests, too many other things. Okay. Please give me some friends. Okay, I do know that I need the price sticker. I remember that. Yes, I do have a price sticker. So that isn't going to be a problem, but because it's raining, there's a really whole lot I can do. Everyone's out here in the rain. Okay. I don't think the guy's gonna be available while it's raining, but I can double check that. Where's Paparazzi Guy? Oh! This is Paparazzi Guy. Yeah, well, that was convenient. Sure, I can tell you what I know. She seems to be different from how she usually acts on TV. Well, that's something. She seems to be stressed out about her job. Okay. So Rise was acting as a manufactured personality and worried between her real self and idol self. And now we can head back to Teddy. Now there's... Okay, so one thing I'm kind of a little bit wondering about is whether or not I should head on into the TV world today. Today is, according to my notes, a day that I can get a fox costume. So on one hand, I can do that. The next day that would be available would be the 29th. The only reason that I would be considering going today is because it is specifically raining. Because it's raining, there's going to be a lot more gold hands available. And the 29th is unfortunately not going to be a rainy day. The next rainy day is going to be the 1st, which after the 29th, the next day that would be available would be the 4th of July. And I don't know what the weather's going to be in that time frame. So I was not anticipating potentially heading on into the TV world today, but because it's raining, our options are either go to the TV world or ride the scooter. And honestly, the TV world's not a bad idea. Because, again, it's raining. With the rain, more gold hands means more experience and more money. So that is probably going to be our best course of action. In which case, I think I'm better off trying to get my stuff now. Okay. So the main thing that I want to try to do would be to get better armor. Getting more armor for my other party members is going to increase their survivability. So what I'm considering... I'm mostly considering either the rune dress or the Mizuha armor. I do not have enough to get both. I can also probably get at least something kind of good for kanji with the amount of money that I have. The rune dress would actually be pretty nice just because even though I am losing some defense, +4 to all stats is still really good. Better on her physical attacks, better on magic attacks, higher endurance on top of the high defense value there, higher agility, and higher crit chance with luck. So, it's either that or a bit higher in defense. I think I'll get the rune dress. It's a little bit cheaper, and that +4 to all stats is a really nice ability. So we'll go ahead and do that. We won't sell the steel pannier. We can go ahead and give that to Chie. When it comes to kanji... oh, we've got an item that I never really examined on my previous playthrough. The Black Targe. There's also the Aegis Shield, which is honestly really freaking good if I was going to keep kanji for the rest of the game, which I'm not. So the best that we can do would be the Alloy Plate. That's honestly, it's a little bit better. Thunder Plate's not bad. Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing that would be super great when it comes to kanji there. What I would like, though... Hameyotoko is not bad. But I did... Oh, that is... I can barely afford that, and I would have about $3 to my name. And Auto Tarukaja seems really nice when it comes to kanji, especially... Problem. Kanji's only really good with single target physical attacks. If I could get an Auto Tarukaja on Chie... Is that possible for... Okay, there's a bit here. There's an Auto Tsukukaja, which isn't bad per se. Fate Spell High is really freaking good, though. And that's all I've really got. So that's all I've really got in terms of armor. Ah, crap. Okay. I would have really liked the Auto Tarukaja. The Auto Tsukukaja might still be pretty good for just a backup. While it's not fantastic, it at the very least increases her defense, which will improve her survivability a lot. Her evasion will go up tremendously. And Auto Tsukukaja will improve her accuracy too. So I think we'll go with that. And we can sell the combat dress too. And because we didn't really need the steel pannier, yeah, we can go ahead and sell that. We can sell the Kevlar vest too. And the skull t-shirt. Okay. We can sell the silver locket while we're at it. Fire suppressor, we really don't need any sort of extras. Any suppressors, we don't really need extras. I think that's pretty much it. It's not necessarily a bad thing to sell off any other things, like, especially when it comes to the old quest items. Yeah, let's just go ahead and sell off all these. It's not going to be a lot of extra money. Mostly just a way to just free up space. That way I don't need to go down as much to find various things. Okay. I think that's pretty much it that we can really do. Well, actually, we did have the cleaning mop, but I don't think we actually finished the quest that's associated with that. So let's maybe go and finish up that quest. Get a little bit extra items for our trouble, and maybe try to get a little bit extra help for the dungeon. And for our efforts, we get a bamboo broom. That's gonna be a great help in the dungeon. Yeah, except I'm not gonna be here the next year. Okay, so the bamboo broom is honestly not a bad weapon, especially for this point in the game. Plus 40 your agility, and has a pretty good attack power, too. Especially when you compare it to the cleaning mop when it comes to the EI katana. So, overall, it is basically an improved version of the EI katana. So, not bad. Certainly not bad at all, but not going to be super helpful on a New Game Plus run. That's for sure. With that, I think we're probably good. I think I am going to head on into the TV world today. I could go for some more cabbages, if I'm being honest. And I should probably hold off on any additional funds. So let's go ahead and bring everyone to the food court, bring Teddy up to speed, get to the start of the dungeon, and we will call it a day there. It's a little bit early, but I think it's probably best to just start the dungeon exploration at the beginning of next time.
Alright, I'm fired up.
So let's enter the TV world.
All right, let's brace ourselves.
Okay, I think I might also just want to pick up the next persona within Margaret's quest. Let's talk to Teddy first, though, and actually get to Risei's dungeon.
Did you find out more about this girl, Risei-chan? Uh-huh. Her real self. I see. She's just like me. The delicate, sentimental type. Then... Ah! There's something out there! Is this it? Did I find her? Follow me!
What is this place? It's all dark. Whoa! Is this a...
Oh, like the kind you always find in resort towns.
Oh, I think you're right. Oh, but we don't have one. Our inn is not like that.
Huh. So this is a strip joint, huh?
Strip? I know what that is. It's the thing zebras have, right?
Oh.
Strip. Like a zebra, right? Right?
It's so bright here. Even with the glasses on, my eyes hurt.
Doesn't anyone get the joke? Okay, let's try one more time. Strip. It's something zebras have, huh?
Can anyone check this thing up? Huh? Zebra? Sorry, what are we talking about?
I won't say it again. Let's hurry on.
Alright, and we have reached Risei's location. First things first, let's go ahead and get our party. We'll grab Chie, we'll grab Yukiko, and we'll grab Kanji. Okay, and before I forget, let's go ahead and talk to the fox. And now we get the Kung Fu costume. Wait, what? Isn't that for Chie? Or Teddy. Anyway, I'm pretty sure Chie already had the Kung Fu outfit. Yeah, and unfortunately it doesn't say if you have multiple ones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the blue cheerleader, agent, fighter armor. Yeah, so it does kind of go back in order. I thought I'd already gotten... Unless I specifically just didn't... You know, I don't think I actually tried going after the one, because I figured that that was kanji's. But I did it anyway, though. Whatever. At the very least, that's our first one. We still have plenty of days to get the other 3 costumes. So I am not overly concerned, even though I really feel like we should have had number 2 for that one. Anyway. Last thing of the episode. Actually, hold on. Social link, Margaret. She wants a matador with Mahama. Okay. Let's see if we can't try to buy a matador with the amount of money that we have. So matador, I believe matador is usually of the Death Arcana. Yeah, and it is 6,600. So a good amount of money, a little bit lower leveled compared to where we are at. Does have Swift Strike and Dekunda. Medea also will help out a little bit in terms of healing, as long as it is not a shadow that uses fire. Okay, so we can do that, and then we can go ahead and do Margaret's quest. And unfortunately, you do have to have it when you first enter the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
That is rank 3. And our next request is Gadon with Rampage. Honestly, that'd be really nice to replace, what was it, Kusith? Yeah, we can replace Kusith, because Gadana is of the Sun Arcana. Question. How much money is that? Gadon is a little bit out of my price range, but is around the level that I would like. So, Grow 2 would actually be nice. Rakunda does have some good type coverage too. So yeah, honestly, Rakunda plus Rampage would honestly be really good against Gold Hands. I might want to consider... because we do have a few quests that we need to get done with in Kanji's dungeon anyway. So we can go there first, get a little bit extra money, and if we can just kind of pony up the cash to make Gadon, then not only do we get to rank 4, but we also have a pretty decent physical persona, especially since Gadon has 31 strength. Compared that to Ippon Datara, who has 26, and we've been spending a lot of time with him. I think the only thing that would be a problem is the fact that we would lose the Invigorate 1. But we have Raja Naga now, for just general fights anyway, to make sure that we have some decent SP recovery. Plus, he also has Mataru Kaja, which will be very nice. So I think that'll probably be good. Actually, out of curiosity's sake, any other... No, nothing that is strictly new by any means. Okay. So in that case, doing all this extra stuff is kind of... I actually probably put the episode length back to where it realistically should be for a standard length episode of Golden at least. So, worked out in the end. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. we're going to begin our exploration through the TV world. We're heading back into Kanji's dungeon first, just because we do have a few quests there. We need the desk refurbishing and the horn. And yeah, I believe those are the only two... Yeah, those are the only two quests that we have left to do that is inside the TV world. So we'll go ahead, start with that, try to get a little bit extra money so we can get Gadon. We're gonna be flat broke, but at the very least we can get further in Margaret's request and have another good persona to add to our repertoire. At the very least we can get rid of Kusith, who hasn't really been helpful at all except just helping us with Yumi. So again, having some decent personas with us should help out quite a bit. Until next time, everyone, take care.